Hey there, Coach Devin here. Are your favorite Instagram, YouTubers, Facebook people out there, the influencers, do they know what they're talking about? And hey, are they even trainers? I mean, really, are they even trainers? That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, this is a little bit of a sore spot with me. I'll be honest with you, it's a bit of a sore spot. And the reason is because I do this for a living. I have been a trainer for 26, going on 27 years now. I've been doing this a long time. I was back in the days, where nobody really went to the gym, or women just went on cardio the entire time, and guys lifted a bunch of weights and nobody knew what the hell they were doing. That's where I started in fitness. I mean, this is like, I started early in gyms as a trainer in the mid 90s. It's been a long time, or actually a little earlier than that, early 90s, I guess. Yeah, before 95. It's been a while, and I have seen a lot of things come and go when it comes to fitness. I like to joke that everything is cyclical and it comes around on you. It's sort of like a keto diet. And I like to say to keto diet dieters, I liked it the first time when it was called Atkins. I like that. It's true. It is true. Like, these things come around a lot. Someone's always trying to sell you some snake oil stuff. When it comes to fitness, fitness is big money. It's been money for a while, but now it is big money. Everybody's out there, they're trying to sell you something. They want you to read their book, or buy their protein powder, or buy their lean tea, or whatever baloney that they're trying to sell you. Or sometimes not baloney, maybe it's just a training program, whatever. It could be good, but that's what they're trying to sell right now. That's how this is working. So fitness has become a big thing now, and what I'm seeing a lot of, because what I see on social media, obviously I follow a lot of fitness stuff. I'm a bit of a fitness geek. Let's be honest, that's what I like to do. So I follow a lot of fitness stuff, and when you follow a lot of fitness stuff, you see a lot of trends, number one, that you look at and you go, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. And then the second one that you often see, that it comes up all the time, are people selling products, like I just said, who are they even trainers? Do they know what the hell they're talking about? So I thought I would talk a little bit about how the industry has changed through social media, and then how to pick out the fakes. You want to pick out the fakes, guys. You definitely do, because there's real people out there who do this for a living, and there are people who are out there being social media influencers who are just trying to get dollars out of you and are, for the most part, faking it. So on social media, especially Instagram, fitness is big business. For the guys, they have their shirts off, they got crazy abs, they're just ripped to death, they're jacked all the time, and the girls are, in thongs, and they're bent over, with their butt out, and this is what they do. This is how they sell product. And listen, my hat is off to you. If that's how you want to sell product, go do it. I am not the best looking guy in the world. Let's be honest. I'm just not. I think I'm relatively fit. I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to fitness, but am I going to be able to sell anything based on, hey, I got good abs? No. No one's buying things to look like this face or really like this body. Most people don't want to do that. So since they don't want to do that, that's not what I do. On top of that, I like to be able to sleep at night. I don't like, say, snake oil stuff. How do you pick out the real trainers, the people that are selling you real stuff, that you could buy that thing from them, and maybe it might actually work, in comparison to somebody who's a fake? Is someone who just is selling a product or selling something that in reality is not real. How do you pick that out? Because you know what? The lines are blurry now. They're very blurry, because quite honestly, I look at things and I say, that real, that fake? Like, a lot of times that happens to me, and this is what I do for a living. I'm a professional. In case anybody doesn't know, I own 2 gyms in Nova Scotia, Canada. So I've done this for a while. This is actually what I do. The reason I go on here is just, to give everybody information and try to help people become more fit. This is my passion. This is my baby. All right. How do you pick the fakes? All right. For the guys, if you're following some fitness guys out there, if you're picking fakes, it's pretty easy. Take a look at it. Are they professional pictures? That's the first question. Is this a professional picture? Or is it photoshopped to death? And you can see it. I know it's sometimes challenging, but take a good look. Is it photoshopped to death? Do they have any pictures of them out of shape? Do they have anything about them? I mean, do you see stories with their face? Does that face look like the face in the picture? Because what people will do is the guys, they will diet the hell out of themselves. They will diet down to, very low body fat. And then they will go out there and they'll sell a product, right? Because they're like, look at me, I am jacked. I look amazing. You can look amazing. Girls don't like you. Guys don't like you. But if you look like me, you can buy my stuff. I can get you whatever it is that you're looking for. Relationships, hookups, whatever. That's how the guys do it. So number one, look, see, do they have any pictures of themselves off season? Now, some people walk around and they're pretty fit all the time. I will be the first one to admit this is how I look every day, pretty much every day of the year. I don't look a lot different because this is what I do for a living. I like to exercise. I don't have off season. I don't try to bulk up. That's not my thing. I just would like to be healthy and fit. That's what I like. So yes, mine is not going to fluctuate, but most of these guys, if you have the amount of muscle they have on and you're as lean as they are, they're going to fluctuate up and down. Why? Because when you get that lean, you lose some muscle. That's a fact. And then they have to build that back up. So are they just showing you Photoshop pictures by professionals all the time? Is there anything on there that's candid? If something isn't candid, you probably can guess that it's probably not real. Candid quite often can equal real if you just take a good look at it. For the ladies out there and the female, Instagram trainers, I'm going to put that in quotations. I've always hated that. I don't know why I hate it, but I do. For the Instagram trainers in quotation, ladies out there, again, are the pictures photoshopped? Are you just buying it because the girl has a great butt? Does she have great abs? Take a look at her. Is she full of injections and fake boobs and whatever? Not that I'm ripping fake boobs. If you want fake boobs, fill your boots. If you want to do a lot of Botox, fill your boot. Whatever you want to do it. I don't criticize people for that, but that stuff is not real, obviously. If somebody's telling you, hey, you can get bigger boobs from exercise, they're lying to you. That's the facts. Listen, if I could get people bigger boobs through exercise, I would be the richest person around. Guaranteed. Everybody would want that, right? Because girls want to be leaner and bigger boobs. Doesn't work that way in fitness. Doesn't work that way scientifically, to be quite honest. It just doesn't go that way because a lot of breast tissue is fat. If you get leaner, you lose breast tissue, your boobs go smaller. Those are the facts. So with the ladies out there who are trying to sell you fitness, is it professional pictures? Are they all photoshopped to death? Is she walking around in a thong all the time? Have you ever seen her candidly not looking like she does in the pictures when she's selling stuff? That's the questions you want to ask yourself. On top of that, ask a trainer. And that's the last one I'm going to say for men and women. Ask a real trainer, somebody who does this for a living. Now, I know that can be a little dangerous because, obviously they want to sell you something too. But if you ask a real trainer their actual opinion of what they think of this person, they can give you an idea of, hey, is this person real? Is the program realistic? Because you're buying programming that is stupid expensive sometimes. If you're spending $200, $300, $500 for a program, how do you know they did it for you? Is it a cookie cutter program they've thrown together and everybody gets the same one? They're selling it 200 times a month. Good for them, business model wise, not good for you because you're not getting what you paid for and what you said you bought. Because everything online nowadays is customized programming. I work with 500 clients a week. No, you don't. No trainer has the time to work with 200 or 300 clients with customized programming. It just doesn't work that way because it takes time. This stuff takes time to do. If I am with a client, it takes time to plan their workout. It takes time to send them their workout. It takes time to answer questions. If I have 40 clients and I have to put an hour a client in every week, well, okay, that's a 40-hour job. If I claim I have 200 clients, how do I have the time? Or am I putting 2 minutes in per client per week, in which case you're falling off. You're not getting what you want. These are things to think about when you're thinking about going online. Listen, we do online training here too. Every gym does a bit of it. I think it can be very beneficial. I've done some of it myself. It's a lot of fun. You get to help people that you don't always see in person all the time. It can be great, but it also can be an enormous scam. Watch out for the scams. They are everywhere. This is how fitness works. It's how the world works. People put things out there that aren't real just to get your money. If you have questions, comments, things you want me to talk about, write them up down below. I'd love to hear from you. Listen, I love this stuff. I love everything about fitness. A lot of the things that I talk about in these come from the fact that I love fitness, and people will ask me questions. They'll be, Devin, what do you think of this? Devin, what do you think of that? Devin, can you do a video on that? And I say, sure, I did it. This video is exactly that case. Had an old client from years ago. She lives out west now. She came to me and said, hey, you know what? Looking to get an online trainer. This is some of the things that I've seen. What do you think? The people, I was like, don't do that. That's a bad idea. She said, you know what? You should do a video on this so people understand they're getting ripped off. And I said, I'm going to do that. So Jen, for you, there you go. You're welcome. This is your video. Thank you for the idea. I really appreciate it. And for everybody else out there, if you have ideas, fire them down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody, and don't fight the awesome.